Hello, everyone. Welcome to Universal Wellness. Audrey here, and I wanted to take a moment to explain what is fascia and what is fascia stretching. Since I've been talking about it, I'm going to be doing a workshop on it. So I want to explain what this crazy word of fascia is. Well, fascia is what holds you together. So if you were to take chicken, raw chicken, peel off the skin, the white stuff that holds it together, that's fascia. It's connective tissue. It's what connects everything. And actually, if you were to take everything out of the body, the muscles, the bones, the organs, the blood vessels, everything, you would still be complete with just connective tissue because the connective tissue covers everything. So, connective tissue, what it looks like, is kind of like this little toy that I have. So, imagine if this was one molecule of fascia, this is what it would look like. Well, imagine this over and over and over again. I like to think of it as a whole bunch of spider webs weaved on top of each other. And if that fascia gets tight in one area, say your shoulder, this is what happens. So this is the tight part, and it pulls just like that. So you'll have this tension up here in your shoulder, and it's pulling across your back and chest. So this is where fascia stretching comes in. And in these little areas of tension, that this looks just like real fascia, it's filled with fluid. It's a gel-like substance, and as you sleep, it does this, it shrinks. So you want to rehydrate it and move it. It loves movement and it loves fluid. We didn't know about this, say 10 years ago. Maybe the last 10, 20 years, we've caught up and really learned about it. It was just we didn't have microscopes that were powerful enough to be able to see this mechanism. So now we do. Now we have to change the way we stretch. So that long holding like this, the fascia doesn't like it. It actually will tear it and then it'll lay down more and then it'll become very dense. So there's different types of fascia, dense, loose, all these different types. So we need to rehydrate it. So movement is a big part of this fascial stretching and how it is different. Another way to look at it is just with this simple little bag, and you're going to be pulling it, contracting, and pulling. So, movement. So, I'm going to show you a little fascial trick to show you that this really, really exists. I want you to take your head and I want you to turn to the side and notice how far you can turn it. Don't force it, just end. So if I turn, I notice where it was. Don't forget it. And do the other side too. Bring your head forward, hand up, go to the thumb. I want you to circle the thumb in one direction and then the other. Take your hand up to your ear, and I want you to rub your ear between your hand and thumb. So I'm going to come right up and I'm going to show you this how you're going to do it. And rub it just like that in between. Give it a nice little rub. And this is one of my little fascial tricks, not necessarily one of the stretches I'm going to be teaching. And let's do the other one. So circle, and switch. Ear, up to the ear. Okay, rub the ear. All right, let's try it. Okay, do you have better range of motion? I have dramatically better range of motion. So the fascia goes from the thumb all the way up to your neck. And that's just one fascial line. There are many in your body, 12 to be exact. So all of these fascial lines can be dramatically affected so that you have great mobility. You're going to lubricate your joints and you're going to improve your mobility. So why don't you give it a try? There's nothing to lose except feeling better. Thanks for joining me, and maybe I'll see you soon. Namaste.